It's a challenge, but it can be fun as well. Alise McGregor from Little Newton's, the fair with your kids. Alise, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. Well, I'm going to be out here with my kids later today, and I can tell you that I was sweating last night just thinking about bringing my kids to the fair. It gets nerve-wracking because things happen. The meltdowns are always only seconds away. So you have some helpful hints for us.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's start with the first one, and you say set ground rules at home before you get to the fair.
Yes, and the best thing for kids is to set expectations, and kids thrive on that.
Yeah.
And you can get them involved. You can look at the maps, decide 2 or 3 things that you're going to do, and then stick to your guns on this is what we're going to do for the fair.
Yeah.
And the constant reminders to them, they already know what the rules are. And so it's not surprising, and that's kind of what sets children off, are surprises.
So you say 2 or 3 things. Is that a good number, or is that based on what you feel like your family's going to do in the day?
It depends on how big your family
Right.
is. So if each child gets to pick 2 or 3 things, and then you as parents get to, as a whole, pick some things,
Very good.
it involves them.
Build a budget, which is nearly impossible to do at the fair.
Right. So I have an envelope system, which
good.
you can, when you're planning, set money aside for different things that you're going to do at the
Okay.
fair: tickets, souvenirs,
Yeah.
food, etc. And then when the kids are involved, you're also teaching them about math
Right.
and getting them involved with, when you're at the fair, oh, we only have this much left in our budget, and it sets that expectation.
So not $700 at Sweet Martha's Cookies.
Correct.
Keep it realistic, everybody, okay? Bring your own snacks, which at the fair seems kind of odd. You'll still have some snacks at the fair, but this is kind of to supplement it, right?
Yes, and a lot of people don't know that you can bring food
Yeah.
in, and having little bags of granola or cheese sticks or something like that can help transition you from activity to activity, and it'll avoid them getting very hungry. And you can bring your own water bottles. You can fill up at the Care Barn.
Yes, we have free water, by the way.
Yes, and water
Great
will
plug.
take a big portion of your budget
Yeah.
because it can be expensive.
So
pack
you can
your
still
own.
have your French fries and all that stuff. It's just
Absolutely.
not going to. You're not going to spend $1,000 on food while you're here.
Exactly.
Which is key. Pack a change of clothes, especially on days like today when it's raining and the weather is changing constantly. Pack a change of clothes.
Yes, and for parents with little babies or you're potty training, you always have extra clothes, but for the
Always
older
have
kids,
accidents.
for the older kids, you don't think of, it's raining, they're soaking wet,
Yeah.
it becomes unpleasant, and just pack some extra shoes, maybe some extra shirts, keep them comfortable while they're there.
You say take a break, which I would imagine is hard to do when you're at the fair, but it's good to build it into the day, isn't it?
It is, and a lot of times you forget that children are little, they get hot, they get tired, and the State Fair app has great places that you can see where we can sit inside, take a little break.
Parents get hot and tired too.
Yeah, and if you're hot and tired, your kids are probably
And they're
hotter
probably
and more
miserable,
tired.
so we all need to take a break.
Yeah.
Alise, thanks so much for the helpful tips.
Yes.
I feel so much better about going to the fair today with my kids.